They only fuck missionary.
Yeah.
I met a gypsy.
These podium speeches make me miss J-Law. How good were his podium? That's so good.
Amen, dude. You know what's like annoying? So we posted the J-Law segment of like me and Maisie talking about J-Law, and people are like, who's just a fucking loser? Who's just a fucking waste of talent? Who's just a fucking... It's like, whoa. What we're watching is a fucking soap opera, right? And you know what you need in a soap opera? You need characters. And you need all of the characters to be different.
Yeah.
When you watch a movie that's really good,
but you know what?
They don't have all of the same characters.
But people who say that about J-Law are the same people that are like huge Marvin Muskin fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like
And
it's awesome that they love motocross, but they're into just like cookie cutter.
They only fuck missionary. So if you don't like Jason Lawrence and you think that he's bad for the sport, you have the most boring sex of anybody ever. I just don't understand people that live and die by race results.
Yeah.
What's the where is the fun in that?
But listen, I've always said you better, as like a brand guy or like a marketing guy, right? You're better off having someone who's between 10th and 20th, who's got a personality, who's a legend, who
or a lord
carries on a bit, blah blah blah, than someone that just smokes everyone who's boring as fuck.
Yes, you need both.
Well, you do need both, but like, I mean, I used to say, like back in the day, like here in Australia, there was just a couple of dudes that just won all the time, and it was just like, cool, boring. But like, you know, if you have like a Cade Mosig or someone who's like a real steezy dude,
Josh Casey
or like whoever, personality, real stylish, whatever. Like, you're better off basing your brand or like, you know, your marketing around someone like that.
Yeah,
literally.
And the thing is, it's just like, why do you want to see the same shit? Like, I like variety. I love seeing, like, Mookie, for example, coolest dude, so different, looks so unique. You got Plessinger that's running the mustache and doing, like, the full cowboy sort of deal. You got Barsha running his own brand. Like, for way too long, the sport... And it probably was a bit of like a Dungey effect, you know? Like, you had
100%.
Villo, then you had Dunge.
That's what I was going to say. I said Marvin, but I mean like Dungey.
Yeah.
Like Dungey, awesome, boring.
But he's the nicest dude.
Nicest dude.
Should be in the sport. People should love him. But people should also love the antithesis of him, which is J-Law.
Yeah, exactly. He's the sort of dude that when he goes to dinner, he wears like a nice pressed button-up shirt.
Yeah.
J-Law turns up in a Metallica shirt.
Yes. With pussy juice on it. And like, yeah, I just want to watch all of that. And I would say, dude, that J-Law bought out the best in Villopoto. He bought out, well, all right, J-Law bought out the best and the worst in Villopoto. And I love that.
And Dungey.
Yeah, and same with Dunge.
The Dungey thing was gnarly.
Bought out the best in Dunge, and who knows like how important J-Law was to Dungey's career. Like, imagine if J-Law didn't beat him in that first...
Or didn't stir him up.
Yeah.
He might have just been a, nah. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that was the fuel...
Yeah.
The fuel on the fire that was needed to make him into the savage that he ended up being.
For sure, man. And you got to think the
1,000%.
The same with Villo, dude. Like...
100%. Like, what's more motivating than hating someone that much?
100%.
Like, when he was out on his road bike... or in the gym, he was 1,000% thinking,
I need to smoke this
J-Law.
Yeah.
You know, like, I am here doing this because I hate that guy that much.
I need
that I'll
to smoke
suffer
this dude.
through all this shit to make sure he doesn't win. He probably doesn't care about anyone else.
Yeah.
He just wanted to beat him.
Yeah.
And in doing that, beat everyone else.
Everybody. Yeah. And that's what... If you don't want that guy in the sport... because he fucking drinks and does drugs or whatever the fuck your excuse is, you're just a boring person that cannot appreciate... And you're not looking deep enough into it as well. Because, yeah, when you look really deep into it, the J-Law thing would have fueled those guys to no end, man. And everybody knew the stories of what J-Law was doing, like out till 3, 4 in the morning and still rocking up. Like a Daytona bike week, shows up on the 450... that motherfucker would have been partying balls the night before. And
that was that sick race with him and Reedy.
Yeah.
And how's the interview? And he's like, yeah, and like, I wasn't going to get in Reed's way because I'm a massive Chad fan.
Yeah.
What a legend. Like,
dude, biggest legend. And it's just like, if you don't appreciate that guy, you've really got to take like a bit of a deeper look into it.
Who was it? What was I watching? And I can't even remember whether it was Supercross or motocross or not. Might have even been a different sport. And they were talking about how they would literally just make shit up in their head that people like that someone had said about them and just like make it such a big deal.
Yeah.
That it then like, and it might not have even really been that bad, but they just needed to use that as fuel.
Yeah.
Who was that? I was watching something and I was just like, fuck, it's crazy.
Well, Chad's like that. Mossy's like that. Mossy and Chad are the same dude in terms of like their inner motivation.
Yeah.
Like Mossy, that's why you're seeing Mossy smoke dudes by 14 seconds. Is because he's just got something to prove. Like he's had 4 years of just being like aggressively thinking about smoking everybody. And that Chad's the same. Like Chad needed that fuel from everybody else. Chad needed a reason to like hate people to, you know, to really fuel that fire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was Michael Jordan. There you go. Thanks, Black Dynamite. Michael Jordan in The Last Dance.
Yeah.
Like literally he would like people would like there'd be something that someone did or said or whatever else.
And he'd just turn
into this huge thing that it really wasn't even that big a deal. He would turn it into a massive deal internally to then fuel him to like, sick, eh?
Yeah. So J-Law, people, if you don't like J-Law, you're looking at the wrong thing. You've got the wrong perspective of it. You need to zoom out, try and see it through that lens. Because, he gave us...
450 main time and these guys talking about crap. Sean Bishop, just... Oi.
Mate.
It's not on
Hey,
yet.
Ronan, can you cut to the screen real quick?
Can you
and
cut
show
the screen real quick?
All right, we're going to...
There's no race, mate.
No. We're going to... What's his name? Sean? Okay. I'm going to give you what you want. This is boring.
Should we just not talk about anything?
There is nothing on the screen to watch. And we're talking about J-Law.